In the day's other news, the U.S. and South Korea have reached a new trade agreement after President Trump said the existing deal was a job killer. It is widely reported that the new version will double U.S. auto exports to South Korea. In turn, the South is exempted from the president's 25% tariffs on steel, but it must limit steel exports to the U.S. Poland signed a major deal today to buy U.S. Patriot missile defense systems to counter Russia. The agreement is worth nearly $5 billion, and it comes as Warsaw is modernizing its military. Overall, it is Poland's largest weapons deal in nearly 30 years. In Russia, flags flew at half-staff on a national day of mourning for the victims of a Siberian shopping mall fire. Officials say 64 people died, many of them children. The first funerals were held today in the city of Kemerovo. At one service, mourners gathered around the coffins of a grandmother and her 2 grandchildren. In Moscow, people attended a separate memorial and demanded justice.
The guilty must be found no matter what, for the simple purpose that this must never happen again, so that money would not be able to buy everything. Life is not for sale. Oh Lord, may the Lord save us.
As the investigation continues, officials now say a short circuit may have started the fire. They also say emergency exits were locked. Several mall employees have been arrested and charged. Back in this country, a federal judge says that a lawsuit accusing President Trump of violating the Constitution's emoluments clause may go to trial. Maryland and the District of Columbia allege that the president has received improper payments from foreign governments through his D.C. hotel. There have been several similar suits, but this is the first one allowed to proceed. President Trump went today after a former Supreme Court Justice, John Paul Stevens, who called for repealing the Second Amendment, arguing that it would clear the way for gun control. In response, Mr. Trump tweeted that, quote, "The Second Amendment will never be repealed." He went on to say that Republicans, quote, "must always hold the Supreme Court." Facebook is changing its privacy options. That is after a consulting firm affiliated with the Trump campaign accessed and used data from 50 million Facebook users. The social media giant says that users will be better able to navigate privacy and security settings and see the data that is being gathered. On Wall Street, stocks had a choppy day. The Dow Jones Industrial Average lost 9 points to close at 23,848. The Nasdaq fell 59 points, and the S&P 500 slipped 7. And the Labrador Retriever is still America's top dog. Labs lead the American Kennel Club's popularity rankings for the 27th straight year, followed by German Shepherds and Golden Retrievers. The French Bulldog has surged to 4th. It is up more than 70 slots from 20 years ago. Still to come on the NewsHour, what we should read into the meeting between Kim Jong-un and Xi Jinping. The Supreme Court takes on political gerrymandering. Egyptians facing a declining economy head to the polls, and much more.